A valuable lesson that I've been learning lately is this: God is faithful. And it's like no matter what I've been dealing with, what I've been going through, the things that I've been experiencing in my life, like I could deal with it for months, weeks, but God eventually always comes through. God eventually always moves on our behalf. God will eventually um, cause things to work out for our good in the end. And so we're able to trust Him to do whatever it is that is in His will to do, whatever's best for us. He works things together for our good. It's not just something we can quote, but it's something we should stand on and believe, that we can trust in the Lord with all our hearts and lean not on our own understanding, and not be stressed out about these things that we're facing and dealing with in life. And I think it's important for us to remember that God is faithful. God is not like human beings that are, up and down, hot and cold. Sometimes dependable, sometimes not. God is faithful, and He always comes through, no matter how it seems, no matter what it is we're dealing with, how big it is, how small it is. God is always intimately involved with us. And if we will just pray and trust Him, if we will just seek His face, if we'll just look to Him and say, you know what, Lord, I know I can't figure it out on my own. I know I need your help. I know I need your grace. That we will be able to experience the fullness of His glory in everything. And so I just want to encourage you, like today, like, look, I know you may be going through difficult times. You may be experiencing things that you don't want to, but at the end of the day, God is faithful, and God will carry you through it. God will be with you. He'll be present with you. I remember in the book of Daniel when those three men went into that fiery furnace, right? And they told the king, because the king was saying that if you don't bow and worship in the way that I want you to, then you're going into the furnace, right? And he said, we will not bow, because the Lord our God is the only one worthy of that, right? And they said, even if He does not deliver us, He's able to deliver us. But even if He doesn't deliver us from this fire, right, we still will not bow. And so it's like they knew that He was able, and that if He didn't do it, it wasn't because He wasn't able. And so we have to remember the same thing. Like, even if God doesn't move in the way we want Him to, it's not because He's not able to. You know what I mean? And we need to have confidence in that. We need to know that it's the Lord who is faithful, and He can always come through on our behalf. And guess what happened? Those guys came through that fire as if they had never been in a fire. And you may be coming through fire and trials and tribulations right now, but I guarantee you'll come out on the other side and you won't look like what you've been through. So have confidence and know that God is faithful, and God is able to move on your behalf and bring you through whatever circumstance you're dealing with right now, and help you to overcome it and come out on the other side as if you never went through it. God bless you.